What's going on, YouTube? This is your DraftKings addict, bringing you my top picks for Tuesday's main NBA slate. Man, let's talk about tonight, guys, man. Woo! Talk about a rough night, right? Don't know if you rostered that Alex Lynn, but I did, and yeah, he burned me pretty bad, man. I had one of my lineups that put up 296 with Alex Lynn in it. But shout outs to Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Davis. Those boys went off. They did pretty well. They were actually in that lineup that I had with Alex Lynn that put up 296. But my cash lineup hit 274 and it cashed. So, but I did play light, guys. As you can see from my Twitter post, I posted all my lineups that I ran and all that good stuff, and you can see my results. But tonight was a rough night, man. Unless you had enough of that Los Angeles game. And Booker, who went the hell off. Drummond also had a pretty good night, man. But it was some good spots, but none of the spots that I was on. So, anywho, had a decent night. Again, I played light. But let's get on to tomorrow, guys. So tomorrow we got a 6 game slate. And we got some nice matchup, guys. So, hey, pick your poison. So, here's my poison, guys. Let's go ahead and start off with my first play. It should be a pretty obvious one. But I'm going with Dwight Howard, man. You know, Dwight Howard versus Chicago should be a pretty nice floor for Dwight, getting about 39 to 40 points. You know what I mean? So it's playing against Chicago, man. You know, it's Felicio, Portis. You know, come on, man. This dude here about to put up about a 20 and 15 or 20-20, man. So I'm locking in Dwight Howard, man. Next, let's go ahead and go with this guy here. I'm always nervous about playing. I'm just going to be honest, guys. But he got a pretty nice matchup playing against Los Angeles, man. And he's getting run. That'd be Jamal Murray. Whew. He was almost on the list, man. I'm not even going to lie. But I'm going to go ahead and throw him out there today, man. He's down to 6.6K. Well, actually, he's up to 6.6K. Jesus. I'm still running. Look at his points, man. He be putting up a nice amount of points. And, again, he's in a plus matchup at home versus Los Angeles. I'm hoping this is going to be a high-scoring game. So I'm locking in Murray, man. I like Murray at the point guard. All right, going back to that game again. But on the other side, I'm going to go with old Phillip Rivers, man. Austin Rivers. So Austin Rivers, man, if you look at his game logs, he's getting around 35-plus minutes a game, putting up about 30 DK points, which is not too bad. But, again, he's playing against Denver. And if you look at the DVP, point guard / shooting guard does pretty well against Denver. So I'm playing Austin Rivers. And, again, I like that Denver-Los Angeles game to be a high-scoring game. That's why you see a lot of my plays coming from there. All right, my next play, he's right here on the screen, man. Antetokounmpo. ABC, as we like to call him, man. If you look at him, he averages around 60 DK points versus Washington, playing 39 minutes, and this is over 3 games, man. So it's a pretty nice sample size. So come off a pretty bad game versus New Orleans. But if you look at the couple of games before that, he did pretty well. But at 10.7K, I like Giannis in a plus matchup versus Washington. At home, locking them in. All right. Another play I like tonight, guys, this one right here. Marvin Williams, man. If you look at his DVP, not DVP, but his history versus Chicago, 2 games, 33 minutes played. He put up about 27 DK points for a guy that's 3.9K. That's not too bad. If you look at it, he's been playing over 20 minutes per game, putting up a couple of shots, getting some rebounds. And versus Chicago, I just needed to put up about 25 points for me, man. And I can see him putting up 25. So I'm locking in Marvin for some value so I can afford some of those high-priced guys like Howard and Giannis. All right. So, all right, guys. So that's my top 5 picks for tomorrow at the moment. If you don't want to pay up for ABC, you know, you can pivot to somebody else like Ben Simmons. He's in a pretty good matchup versus Miami. He can put up around 55 to 60 points as well. So, you know, if you don't like that, you can play him. And that'll leave you with 5,600, you know. But, again, I'm going with Giannis at home. All right, some of the value plays I like, guys, to help you fit in some of the high-dollar players that you like. My bargain bin. I like this guy here. He's back. John HENSON, coming off a hamstring injury. But if you look at his game log, he averages around 30 minutes per game, about 30 DK points versus Washington. If you look at it, the last 2 games, he's played 27 and 35 minutes, put up about 20 DK points on average. So I like him as a value play. That's an option for you. All right, another value play I like, guys, is Rodney Hood playing against Brooklyn. I expect Cleveland to beat these boys down. They're on the back-to-back. Cleveland's at home. And if you look at Rodney Hood's experience versus Brooklyn, he's putting up about 22 DK points, which is not bad for a guy that's 4K, pretty much. So he's been playing around 25-plus minutes the last couple of games. So I like his chances of exceeding value. Again, Rodney Hood is another good value play in my opinion. Another value play I like, and this is only if we don't see Millsap return. That would be Chandler. He's been getting a crazy amount of minutes. But this guy's really inconsistent, to be honest. So, man, I'm not sure if I would play him in cash. But here lately, he's been putting up 25-plus points over the last couple of games. But, again, he's playing against Los Angeles. And to be honest, the small forward is a plus matchup for this guy here. So he's an option as a value play. Another value play I like, guys, is going to be Mr. Nwaba. He's been doing pretty damn good lately, man. Look at his game log, last 2 games, he's done pretty well. But if you look at his history versus Charlotte, is only 1 game sample size, guys. So, but hey, they say they're going to play the young guys. He's been getting a lot of minutes. I like his chances of repeating this and putting up 30 again. This guy's a hustler. He gets rebounds. If you look at his last couple of games, he's had 9 rebounds in each game. So I like Nwaba as a value play as well. All right, who else I got in my value being? All right, I like Markieff Morris. Where we at? There we go, of Washington. 4.9K, but he's a consistent guy. Get you around 25 points. Could go a little higher depending on how his shooting goes for the night. But I like him for a value play as well. All right, one more value play for you guys. This is going to be this right here, Nance Jr., man. Again, I expect this Cleveland game to blow out. But you never know with Cleveland, man. They might let these guys hang around. But if you look at Larry Nance's experience versus this team, he played 15 minutes and put up 22 DK points. So if he gets some extra minutes, extra run, like he did against Memphis, like he did against OKC, in a game where they pretty much handled these teams, he could put up 30 DK points, which would be great for a guy at 5K. So I like Larry Nance also as a value guy. All right, one more value guy, guys. It's going to be DenZel Valentine. So, again, 4.2K, average around 28 minutes versus this team off the bench. Again, his last couple of games put up about 26 to 28 minutes, put up 24 DK points. So, again, he's a good value play to help you fit up some of the guys that you want to play on the high end. So, all right, guys. All right, well, hey, to be honest, I like LeBron, but I'm not sure if I'm going to go there because, again, I don't know how close this game is going to stay, but LeBron has been doing everything for this team ever since they traded away all their players. So, if you see, LeBron is averaging around 60 DK points over the last couple of games that he's played, and he's in a plus matchup against Brooklyn, guys. I'm just saying. But, again, I'm going to save a couple $100 and go with ABC. So, all right, guys, good luck tonight. Again, follow me on Twitter. I posted a lot of information on Twitter today. And if I have any updates or any changes that I would like to make, that will be posted on Twitter as well. And drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe, share it, let your friends know. DraftKings Addict, signing out.